and I'm back, and today I'm going to be making a video of all the things that I noticed that just kinda don't make sense in School of Dragons. This can either be from like a game perspective or from the storyline perspective. I mean, I'll point it out when we get to it. So let's just get into it. First thing I want to point out is, why can you ride small dragons? Yes, this is a Titan Terrible Terror, but it's still ridiculous. How is it carrying you? It shouldn't be. This is animal abuse. This is not okay. And yeah, nice. Finally, now we have this button that allows you to remove yourself from like the view. But before we didn't have that button, and this dragon was introduced then. So it's just kind of like, what? Why is this a thing? I feel like it looks even worse on this dragon. Oh my god. Why? My dragon is still bugged. Like, look at this shadow problem that it has. This is so annoying. It doesn't go away. But anyways, it looks so ridiculous that this poor little thing has to carry you. And here's another small dragon. And even the poor night lights. It's just, I honestly am not gonna go through all of my small dragons, but I just wanted to show off a few. It doesn't make sense. So the next thing that makes no sense are just battle events in general. Have you ever thought, like, obviously this makes sense from a game perspective, and the other thing, like riding small dragons, yeah, that makes sense when you look at it. Oh, it's a game and they just want to introduce dragons, or oh, it's a game, they just want to introduce a mini game, like with the battle events. But when you look at it from a world perspective, it's like, why would these ships keep on coming at the same time, every hour, so they can get obliterated by people? I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. It's just like they're the ones coming every single time. And now the next thing is hybrids. This guy doesn't make any sense. How do hybrids work? Because as much as I remember, I don't think we've ever seen a hybrid in the show itself. I could be wrong, because I don't exactly remember, but I'm pretty sure we never saw a hybrid in the show. And how does it make sense? How can one dragon somehow get a baby with another species? Like, for example, with this one. How can a speed stinger and a flightmare have a kid? What the frick? And there we have a better example, the Sea Stormer. So in this case, this is even worse, because one of its parents is literally the Sea Shocker. And the Sea Shocker is a fully tidal class dragon that only lives in water. How did it get a kid with a shock jaw? I feel like for the Nightlights, for example, it does kind of make sense, because, I mean, I personally choose to believe the theory that Light Furies are just like Night Furies that have lived in the hidden world for a long time, so that's why they lost their pigment and all. And it's just, even if that's not the case, still, the Night Furies and Light Furies seem to have some kind of genetic connection. But all of these other hybrids are just like, yeah. But I have to give it to them, the Bewilderbeast, actually, they made like a whole story how it's like some kind of scientific experiment and stuff, so that's nice. They explained this one, they did not explain anything else. And now we come to Auction Island. So this is a place that annoys me, and even worse, this is not the only place. I'll go to the other one now. Before, this was the only place where for some reason you can't fly with your goddamn dragon. As much as I remember, I think this was part of the story of like, oh, we can't fly because we're gonna get spotted by these like people here. But when the story is not here, why can't I still fly? Like, I don't give a shit. Why? I wanna fly here. It's a nice place. Why am I not allowed to? And then they went and made Valka Sanctuary, and god, I love this place. It's so good for taking pictures for thumbnails, and it's just so pretty, but you can't fly there. Like, I mean, I kind of get why, because like then people would just be going to like to try to like bump into the Bewilderbeast and stuff, but still, I really would love to fly around here. It's such a shame. It's so beautiful. It's just kind of disappointing when they add a new area and you can't even fly around. So now let's talk about the timeline for a second, because I mean, this is something that I do like about it. Like, this makes no sense from the timeline perspective, but I really love that they decided to go like this. So in obviously the third movie, everything ended, the dragons left, done deal. So in the game, Toothless is still here, and the Light Fury is here, and even the Nightlights are here. So it doesn't actually fit in, but I mean, I am not gonna complain. We got the Nightlights and the adult Nightlights. Oh my god, they're so gorgeous. I am really hoping they make Titan Nightlights, like for example, for Summerhilder. Like, what would I give to get that? I guess it doesn't matter much because it's just a spin-off game and it's not a big deal, but it's still, it's like, then how old is everybody supposed to be? How does it make sense? And obviously you're free to say in the comments if you thought of something that I didn't that is also kind of strange to you. I would love to hear it. And now we have Titans. How do Titans make any goddamn sense? Like, I love the Titans. Like, I love getting them. They're always such like a... They're mostly an upgrade. Sometimes they're a downgrade, but they're mostly an upgrade from the original. But when you look at it, how does it make sense? So you have two options on how to get a Titan. So one of them is that you collect Titan runes, and these things are the most annoying to collect. You need to go to your stable quest, exchange them all the time, and even to get them you need such powerful dragons to even have a chance of getting Titan runes, and those quests always take so long. But then you can like come here and pay for, with those Titan runes, which I have been collecting them for so long now. I'm pretty sure it takes 50 Titan runes to make a Titan, and I have been collecting these for months now, and I only have 38, and I have so many Titans. I have been sending them on every quest I found, but it's still such a painful process. Or you can just spend 500 gems and get them, which I always do, because when I actually get to 50 Titan runes, it's not gonna matter, because it's just literally easier to collect 500 gems. It's way easier. And then somehow, your dragon just levels up. It becomes a Titan, just poof, out of nowhere, and that's just hilarious. For example, in another game I played, Day of Dragons, they are to become an Elder. You need to eat Elder mushrooms, and it takes a lot of them to eat them, and you progressively become bigger. You don't just become an Elder, or in this case, become a Titan. So the next thing is membership dragons. So first, I'm gonna go over Toothless. So how does it make sense that you can fly on him? How does it make any sense? That is Hiccup's dragon. I guess in this case you can be like, oh, maybe he just like lets you borrow him for some reason. It makes complete sense from game perspective. I mean, come on, Toothless is like the mascot, even though he has like one of the worst animations ever because they're so old, unfortunately. But like, he's supposed to be the mascot of the game. That makes sense. He's the mascot of the show. But Toothless is not even the biggest problem. It's the Light Fury. The Light Fury is supposed to be this wild animal that doesn't want to get ridden and just wants to live her life gold digging Toothless. But anyways, it doesn't make sense. How can you fly on her though? Why does she somehow like you? And also, why is my Viking floating? This is quite badly placed, isn't it? But it doesn't make sense at all. Why do we have the Light Fury even though she's so gorgeous? And I freaking love her animations. It's just weird. But anyways, that will be pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye.